We often like to think that our thoughts are our own. We like to believe that we have beliefs because we choose to have them, that our opinions are original and independent. But what if most of what we think is not ours at all? What if the thoughts we think are our own are actually planted in us by people with interests to protect and ideas to sell? What if the way we see the world is engineered by those who would rather we did not know? Hi, this is a presenter from a school. This video is part of a series where we explore some of the ideas put forward by George Orwell in his book, 1984. If you haven't seen our other videos yet, I recommend watching them before watching this one so you get a better understanding of the context. In this video, we're going to look at how beautiful words control the masses. So let's get started. In 1984, George Orwell depicts a dystopian future where a totalitarian regime known as INGSOC maintains absolute control over its population. Through sophisticated methods of surveillance, thought control, and manipulation, INGSOC, short for English socialism, ensures that the people living under its rule never deviate from the party line. One of the most fascinating aspects of this novel is how the ruling party uses language as a weapon to maintain power. Orwell suggests that words have the power to influence and manipulate people's thoughts and actions. By controlling the language people use, the ruling party can shape people's perception of reality and keep them in line. This brings us to an important question. Are our thoughts our own, or can they be manipulated by external forces? Let's take a closer look at the concept of beautiful words and their impact on people. Beautiful words are those that evoke strong emotions and create a sense of wonder or delight. They can inspire, motivate, and persuade us to see things in a certain way, or to take a particular course of action. When we encounter beautiful words, we tend to feel a sense of connection with them. We might find ourselves agreeing with whatever message they convey, without even realizing it. This is because our emotions can be a powerful motivator, and beautiful words can trigger emotional responses that make us more susceptible to persuasion. In 1984, the ruling party recognizes the power of beautiful words and uses them to its advantage. The party's leaders are skilled at using language to manipulate the masses and keep them under control. For example, in one of the most famous scenes in the novel, the protagonist, Winston Smith, attends a hate week rally where the party's leaders use inflammatory language to incite hatred towards the fictional country of Eurasia. The crowd is whipped into a frenzy and chants of death to Eurasia ring throughout the stadium. In this scene, Orwell shows how the use of beautiful words and emotional appeals can be used to manipulate people into accepting even the most outrageous claims. The party leaders do not need to use violence or force to control the masses. Instead, they simply use language to shape people's perception of reality and get them to agree with their version of events. But the party's use of beautiful words is not limited to inciting hatred or spreading propaganda. It also extends to the creation of Newspeak, a new language designed to limit the range of thought in Oceania. Newspeak is a powerful tool for maintaining control because it makes it difficult for people to express themselves freely or challenge the party's authority. By limiting the vocabulary and grammar of the English language, the party ensures that people are unable to articulate their thoughts and ideas in a clear and precise way. This makes it easier for the party to manipulate people's thinking and keep them in line. Orwell's warnings about the power of beautiful words are just as relevant today as they were when he wrote 1984. In our current society, we are constantly bombarded with messages from various sources, including the government, the media, and corporations. These messages are often carefully crafted to influence our thoughts and behavior, and many times we are not even aware of it. For example, political campaigns often use emotionally charged language to persuade voters to support their candidate. Politicians will often use phrases that evoke patriotism or fear to win over the hearts and minds of the electorate. Similarly, advertising agencies use beautiful words and images to sell products to consumers. Advertisers know that emotional appeals are a powerful motivator, and they use this knowledge to their advantage. They create ads that evoke a sense of desire or longing to make you buy their product. The techniques used by advertisers and politicians are just examples of how the power of beautiful words can be used to manipulate us. But these are not the only examples. The media also plays a significant role in shaping our perception of the world around us. The way news is framed and presented to us can influence our opinions and beliefs. For example, A news article about a protest might be framed in a way that either supports or undermines the protesters' cause, depending on the outlet you read it in. This can shape your opinion of the protest and the issues surrounding it. In addition to the government, media and corporations, social media also plays a significant role in shaping our thoughts and beliefs through the use of beautiful words. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive, and users are often rewarded with likes and followers for posting content that evokes strong emotions, such as anger or outrage. This creates an environment where users are incentivized to spread propaganda and misinformation. For example, fake news articles are often written in a sensationalist style that is designed to evoke an emotional response from readers. These articles are then shared widely on social media platforms, where they can reach a large audience. One way to protect yourself from the manipulation of beautiful words is to be aware of the tactics that are used to control us. By understanding how language can be used to influence our thoughts and actions, we can become more critical consumers of media and more discerning listeners to those in power. It is also important to be aware of our own biases and emotional triggers. We all have different experiences and perspectives that shape the way we see the world, and it is important to recognize how these factors may be influencing our judgment. By being aware of our own biases, we can work to overcome them and become more objective thinkers. Finally, it is also important to be open to different perspectives and to engage in civil discourse with those who hold different views than our own. By engaging with people who have different perspectives than our own, we can learn new things and challenge our own beliefs. This can help us to become more well-rounded individuals, who are less susceptible to the manipulation of beautiful words. In conclusion, the concept of beautiful words has far-reaching implications for how we think about language and its impact on our lives. From the techniques used by advertisers and politicians to the rise of social media echo chambers, the power of beautiful words to manipulate us is evident in every aspect of our society. By understanding the tactics that are used to control us through language, we can become more critical thinkers and more effective communicators. We must be wary of those who seek to manipulate us with beautiful words and instead focus on using language in a clear, honest and transparent way. Orwell's warnings about the dangers of beautiful words are just as relevant today as they were when he wrote 1984. By understanding the power of language and being aware of the tactics that are used to manipulate us through it, we can protect ourselves from the dangers of beautiful words and create a more just and equitable society for all. So what do you think? How do beautiful words control the masses? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.